Sauteing. This is one of the most common techniques of cooking. Special pan, a saute pan, has sloped sides so you can flip the food over in it, sort of like flipping a pancake. So this is done over moderately high heat with a small amount of oil. It's a dry heat cooking method. The heat is being transferred from the pan to the food with a small amount of oil helping it along. I have some vegetables here that we're going to saute. So you want your pan to be pretty hot, up in the medium-high range. Hot enough so any moisture that's released by the food will evaporate immediately. This is some salt. Salt breaks down the cell walls of vegetables, allows their flavors to pass back and forth between one another. Also makes food taste better, so you can see, tested it with a piece of onion. You'll hear a sizzling sound come from the pan when you throw your materials into it if it's hot enough. You never want to overcrowd your pan when you're sauteing. Once you throw the food in, it will cool the surface of the pan down a little bit, so if you threw too much in, you'll cool your pan down a lot, reducing the temperature, reducing the amount of moisture that needs to evaporate quickly. So I'm just going to flip this food up the side of the saute pan and allow it to roll back onto itself. And that would be a method, a common method called sauteing. Do this a lot in the kitchen. Anything that you saute should be cooked very fast. You wouldn't cook like a pot roast like this. The variation on sauteing is stir frying, which is done in a wok, and the items are stirred around rather than flipped, rather than sauteed. Saute is actually French, meaning to jump. So you're kind of just making the food jump in the pan. The little flick of the wrist slides up the side of the pan and flips back over on itself. These are almost cooked fully already. Sauteing.